Hello everyone, I am back with a new video. This time I'll be comparing my 4 bullet journal notebooks. Usually on the front page I have my goals for the year, and I use the inner cover of the notebooks as a dashboard for calendars or sticky notes. Next follows monthly setup, which includes a separate goal list for the month, a gratitude log, a habit tracker, and daily to-do lists. For each month spread, I try to switch it up a little, but not too much. I use different colors, sometimes new spreads, but not many different ones. I like to keep it simple. So it's usually the same. I have a goals list for the month, a gratitude log, and a habit tracker. I used to do, as you can see in my old bullet journals, a memories page, but I stopped filling it out all that much, so I am not using it in the current 2018 bullet journal that you can see in the bottom right corner. Another spread I used to do was a weekly to-do list on one page spread, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing weekly spreads, to-do list separately after each week. I set it up on Sunday before the week starts. Here I'm just flipping through the dailies, to-do lists. You can see some lists I have written down from podcasts and YouTube videos as well. The basics from my bullet journal setup doesn't really change, but I do like to change up some coloring of the spreads I do, some lists, and how I write them down. But I like to keep it simple. I don't make a lot of fancy banners or lettering because I want it to be simple and flexible for me. Sometimes I leave a blank page somewhere for a spread I want to do, but I don't do it. So yeah, you could see some blank pages somewhere here and there. My advice, if you end up with a blank page like that, you could use it for a to-do list or doodling. It doesn't matter what, but you don't have to fill it up. As you can see, I have blank pages here and there in these bullet journals, and I never use them, and I don't mind keeping them blank. For that reason, I stopped using the memories page because I stopped filling it out. I stopped doing the doodles in it, and it just took too much time. I ended up postponing the doodles, even though I could do like a doodle a day or like some doodles per week, but I didn't do it, and it ended up postponing it to the last day of that month. And on the last day of the month, I usually do a monthly review, and it just took too much time to do the doodling and the weekly review, so I stopped doing the memories page. Though I might come back to it in 2019, I'm not sure yet. I do like the aesthetic of the memories page, so we'll see if I do it in the 2019 setup, which I will be posting eventually on my channel. The way I set up a new bullet journal is that I, as you saw, do a first page of my goals for that year or that quarter that the bullet journal will sell me for. Usually one notebook like this serves me for approximately 6 months. As you can see in the beginning, I added the days, so it's that how it works for me. And then I do a second bullet journal for the same year, in around in the middle of the year, and there I set up a new revised goals list, which actually really helps because sometimes the goals I set up for myself in the beginning of the year are a little bit unrealistic, especially after half a year has passed and I need to adjust the goals. I usually adjust my goals on each month when I set up and do the monthly goals spread, which also helps a lot. So if you are already thinking of setting up your bullet journal or agenda for the new year, keep that in mind, that your goals can be adjusted and uh, corrected each month or even each week if needed. So the first page I do in the notebook is usually just a guideline. And then in the back of each bullet journal, I usually have a wish list of things I want to buy, uh, a book list of books I want to read, or I have already. I do keep the TV shows and movies to watch or currently watch. I do track my anime I'm watching on my animelist.net, so I don't need a spread in my bullet journal for the Japanese animation I'm watching. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!